What's going on, Commanders family? The day has finally come. We knew it was coming. We just didn't know when. We didn't know the time of the hour. The Washington Commanders has made a move, sending Brian Robinson Jr. to the San Francisco 49ers for a 6th round pick, which means we got more draft capital. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to Everything Commanders with your host, Dream Team Buddha. Hail to the Commanders.
Okay, Commanders family, before we get into this video, if you will, do your boy a favor, hit that subscribe button, turn the bell notifications on so that way I can keep you in the know with everything Commanders. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up as well. Now let's get into this episode. Yep. Many men, many men. This death upon me, blood in mine now that I can't see. I'm trying to be who I'm destined to be. Commander's trying to take his life away. Golly, man. That song will hit a little different now, man. Farewell to Brian Robinson Jr. We knew this day was coming. Like I said, we just didn't know when. But I kind of expected it would happen at least over the weekend because the team got to get down to a 53-man roster by Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. And they're going to be doing a whole lot of cuts. It's a whole lot of other people that's going to get cut. But this Brian Robinson Jr. situation, I was starting to think that we didn't have a buyer. In order to make a trade, you have to have a buyer. You have to have a partner, somebody that's going to be willing to deal with you. And they had Brian Robinson Jr. on the board for, I say, the last week that it's been known. And shout out to the guy that reached down in the comments and said that us content creators are corny for reporting on a story that we saw and just shedding light on. They said we was corny. So shout out to you. Hail to the Commanders, as always. But as you can see, it's true. The Washington Commanders has traded Brian Robinson Jr. to the San Francisco 49ers. Like I said, I just didn't see him getting traded to anybody. I thought that we may be forced to keep him, and they would somewhat say, you know what, let's just let him go. Because they really love Bill. They really love Jacory Krosky-Murray. And I just knew deep down, I had this gut feeling that they was going to let B-Rob go. But I thank the Lord that we did receive something in return for Brian Robinson Jr. Because, as you all know, we short on draft picks already this upcoming draft because we traded for Laremy Tunsil. So all the draft picks, we can use them. We can use all the draft picks we can use. Send them this way. I would rather get something for B-Rob than to get nothing at all. And before I get into this, let me say this. I have no issues with Brian Robinson Jr. So to the haters, I have no issue with him. I love Brian Robinson Jr. He was my guy. I even did a video saying I don't think he should be traded. I don't think we are going to trade it. It was no need for us to trade him. I told you all that. But this is what we come to. And the way the business go is the way the business go. So we got a 6th round pick in return. I think he's going to do well over there in San Francisco. Although they got Christian McCaffrey and a couple of other guys, the Isaac Guerrero guy, he fast. I think that he's going to do well over there. They could use a bruising running back that could stay on the field. And I love to see him in that San Francisco 49ers offense. So I'm going to be looking forward to see it. Much love to Brian Robinson Jr. Farewell. I wish you nothing but the best, brother. And I appreciate you for all that you've done for this organization. Yes, it was kind of like upsetting to see them do you like that, but it's the nature of the business. It's the nature of the business. Also, some details breaking down the trade. The Commanders decided they was going to front some of the bill, so we are paying some of his salary for this season. He was owed like 3 point something million, and the Commanders going to pay some of it, and the 49ers are going to take on the rest. So pretty much what that's saying is it's pretty much a buddy deal. John Lynch, and AP, they pretty much worked the deal out, just like we got Deebo Samuel for a 5th round pick. It wouldn't have happened to any other team but this team, because AP used to be the assistant GM for the San Francisco 49ers under John Lynch. So they got B-Rob for pennies. We didn't have to give up no picks or nothing. Now, I don't know too many 6th round picks that have been successful in this league, but that don't mean that we will take that pick and select at that whatever pick number it is in the 6th round. We may could package that pick with another pick to move up in the draft. Hell, or even move back. We shall see what it all turns out. But I will tell you this. The Ron Rivera draft pick era is over. Pretty much done. And the only reason why I'm still holding on, is because a few players, in which Chris Rodriguez, who now have a great opportunity to finally get a deal on this roster, Quan Martin, and I'm trying to think of who else. But for now, them two for sure. Man. And all the Ron Rivera picks, pretty much done, man. Pretty much done. From when Ron Rivera got here, Sam Cosmi is the other guy. Sam Cosmi and John Bates. Now, that's who's left. You got Sam Cosmi, John Bates. You got Percy Butler, Cole Turner, Chris Paul, Quan Martin, Chris Rodriguez, and Andre Jones. So it's several. But the big names like the Emmanuel Forbes, Jahan Dotsons, the what's my guy name? At linebacker, I can't think of his name. Jamin Davis. Those type of Fedarian Mathis. Those type of players, Chase Young. Those type of players that we've drafted, they're no longer here. So Ron Rivera, man, that just goes to show you how bad he was at picking players, man. And not to say that those guys were terrible picks. They just probably weren't in the right system. I think Ron Rivera just needed to be a defensive coordinator. And if that, because the defense wasn't too good. Jack Del Rio, I didn't really like Jack Del Rio style either. But that's neither here nor there. He's no longer here, so we ain't going to cry over spilled milk. But what I will say is this. I'm pleased that we got something in return for that Brian Robinson Jr. For Brian Robinson Jr. I'm glad that we picked up a 6th round pick. So now I think that gives us 6 picks. And like I said, I feel like they did him right. I feel like they did him a solid. They didn't send him to a bull crap team. They sent him to a team where he could flourish, where if he put the work in, like I know he's going to, he can get the opportunities to get out there on the field and show the world that perhaps the Commanders messed up, or perhaps that he deserved another contract and that he belongs in this league. Because Brian Robinson Jr. wasn't no slouch. He just ain't an all-purpose back. Make no mistake. He was good at what he do, the short yardage. He just was inconsistent. So this ain't no shit show on B-Rob. Don't get it twisted or mistaken. He just no longer with us. And I'm very excited for Bill. And Bill isn't even the number one running back right now. You still got Austin Eckler. You still got Jeremy McNichols. You still got Chris Rodriguez. You still got Kashmir Island and the other young cat who won't be here. I'd be surprised if Kashmir Island make the team. He'd probably be on the practice squad. But it's still a battle going on. And so it's all love. But like I said, man, the way I see things, man, it was a good trade. It was a good deal for both parties. Shout out to Brian Robinson Jr. I ain't want to be before y'all too long. Sorry I was late to the party. But yeah, If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up, turn the bell notifications on so that way I can keep you in the know with everything Commanders. Long live my brother Rico. May he rest in peace. He's lost his life July 4th, last month. And I'm going to make sure that his name lives on forever. So every time you see me on the screen, I'm always going to be repping my brother forever. You see his poster back there, fitting to get him tatted on me. Long live my brother Rico. Before I go, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Let's get it.